Hello, friends of the Latino Chamber of Commerce of Boulder County. My name is Carla Colin. I am the president of the Latino Chamber, and it's been quite some time since we did our last interview, but we are back with these interviews, and we are back with amazing friends of the Latino Chamber here today. And today with us is Christian Castañeda. He's gonna talk to us about the amazing things that SVP does. And Christian, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for accepting this interview. And please let us know who you are and what you do at SVP.
Absolutely. First and foremost, thank you for having us in this interview. I'm very thrilled and happy to be able to share what SVP is doing for our community and just our growth in general as we continue to expand this year. I'm very excited to tell people about opportunities to engage. As you said, my name is Christian Castañeda, and I am the program coordinator here at SVP. You can address me with the pronouns of he, him, and his.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Christian. And just for those of you that are bilingual or prefer Spanish, Christian also speaks Spanish. He is bilingual. This interview is going to be in English, but feel free to reach out to him with any questions in Spanish as well.
Sí, siempre, sin pena, aquí estoy al servicio de todos, por favor.
Perfecto. Gracias, Christian. So I'm going to start with my first question because I was very thankful when one of my board members introduced me to SVP because I didn't know what SVP did or does, and since then we've created a great collaboration. We're working on projects together, and you guys have supported the Latino Chamber so much that I want to make sure that everyone knows. So can you tell me a little bit about what is SVP and what's the mission of the organization, please?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great question. And I hear you in terms of a lot of people have maybe heard of us, but aren't quite sure what we do. So I'm happy to kind of clear and clarify for everyone in terms of what we do. And so SVP actually stands for Social Venture Partners. We were founded in the year 2000, and we truly believe that strong nonprofits make for strong communities. The Latino Chamber is a great example as far as being able to provide so much value and contribution to our community. As an organization ourselves, we really envision a more vibrant and thriving Boulder County for everyone. Our mission as an organization is actually to harness the collective power of both nonprofits as well as philanthropic leaders to accelerate community impact. SVP generally draws on the experience of our skilled partner members that help support the growth and success of nonprofits. And just kind of throwing some data out there, since our founding, SVP actually has provided support to over 200 local organizations in the area. We've been able to give out $1.7 million in grants, but we've also given out $7 million in consulting services, and all of it has been possible thanks to the contributions of our SVP members.
That's amazing, Christian. And yeah, the Latino Chamber is one of the organizations, one of the many organizations that SVP has been able to support, and not only with money, because the obviously the economic or the monetary part is very important for a nonprofit organization to function, but with advice and suggestions and feedback and collaboration that has no way to put a value or to put a price on it. So I think that's an amazing way to support the community and the organizations that are serving the community members directly. And tell me a little bit about how do people get involved with SVP? What kind of partnerships is SVP looking for to keep supporting community members?
Absolutely. That's a great question. So first and foremost, I want to say that SVP is truly open to everyone. That includes companies, business professionals, as well as individuals can get involved with SVP by offering your professional skills as well as expertise to support the nonprofit strategic needs. We generally offer two types of membership. So that'll be a corporate membership as well as an individual membership. As an SVP member, you are given the opportunity to actively roll up your sleeves and work side by side with nonprofits to ensure their long-term success. SVP is growing this year, and I am very excited for that. We're actively seeking to expand our membership to better support the needs of our local nonprofits. And I personally think that becoming an SVP member is honestly an excellent way to be able to give back to the community that we all love and live in a professional setting that could really make a difference for our nonprofits.
That's amazing. That's a great way to put it, because a lot of the times when we think about social venture partners, for a lot of us could sound like very fancy
Right.
wording. But I want to make sure that everyone knows that doesn't matter if you're an individual or you're part of a corporate, you can be part of the SVP um, impact for the community. So definitely good to know that. And what are the benefits of becoming a corporate member, Christian?
Yeah, definitely. So we really are looking to increase our corporate memberships. So I guess if you begin a corporate membership through SVP, first and foremost, that gives companies the leverage to really embed themselves in the community that they're already doing business in. We have, learned that in order for our community to truly thrive, we need strong partnerships between the private and the public sector that really focus on the long-term integration of collaborative initiatives. As a corporate member, you can expect to receive networking opportunities with other leaders here in the Boulder community, but we also have various projects with leadership roles and insights into the community in general, as well as the nonprofit sector. Employees can share, but also grow their professional skills and knowledge while being a company representative. And I think currently we are seeking professionals that have skills in information technology, human resources, finance, DEI, marketing, and legal assistance.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, that is crucial, specifically for those individuals that feel like they can support in a culturally competent way. It would be
Yes,
amazing
absolutely.
for organizations that are organizations like the Latino Chamber, an identity chamber that needs not only advice but culturally competent advice from professionals. So that would be great if people can support and commit to being involved with SVP. And now talking about the needs of SVP, how can people connect with you or SVP to learn about the opportunities of becoming a member, or supporting or volunteering their time and efforts to help SVP?
Yeah, absolutely. So first and foremost, I truly believe that every person that I meet in this community, I can learn from. Everyone has a skill that they can honestly give. You're honestly truly valuable to this community, and I think SVP is such a good way to do that. If you want to find out more information and ways to get involved, you can always email me directly. My email is Christian@svpbouldercounty.org. You can also visit our website, which is svpbouldercounty.org. And then I also have to say that as a nonprofit ourselves, we of course welcome donations as well as event sponsorships. We're very proud to be members of the Latino Chamber of Commerce, and we're thrilled to be connecting with each and every one of you watching.
That's amazing, Christian. Thank you so much. And of course, in the description of this video, you're going to be able to find Christian's information and SVP website. So all of the information is going to be there. Christian, before we end this interview, I want to ask you, and I know you weren't prepared for this surprise question, uh,
Ooh.
but can you tell us about the upcoming partnership that SVP is doing with the Latino Chamber of Commerce when we're talking about the seats at the table training?
Okay, that is a good question. That's a great question. Oh my gosh. So I just have to say that honestly, as a community member, I've been so happy to really hear the feedback from various different businesses, both in the private and public sector, as far as understanding the value that Latinos bring to the table and being able to serve effectively in boards. As you know, we've kind of done some research, and there's really kind of a gap. I think there's nobody addressing this particular need, even though everyone's asking, hey, how do we include more Latinos in leadership roles? How do we include Latinos, in board roles, and really make that a visible thing? I think especially here in Colorado, I think it's projected that almost like 1 in 5 are Latinos. So we're definitely a driving force in the state, but representative wise at the leadership level, we're just not quite there yet. And there's nobody addressing that. So I've been beyond happy and thrilled to be able to partner with the Latino Chamber to bring seats at the table coming up on this September, where we will be offering a training open to everyone to be able to address this, because we understand there's a need and a want, and we're thrilled about that. And we really want to just engage as many Latinos to just voice, to be able to give and flourish here in our community in the state.
Thank you so much, Christian. And like Christian said, this is training, sits at the table, is a board leadership training for diverse communities. It's not only for Latinos. Obviously, we started this idea thinking about the Latinos that need to be or need to have a seat at the table. This is for anyone in the community that feels that could learn about how to serve on boards, commissions, committees, and anything that is related to the public community, but also for those that already serve or that have more experience, but want to be more inclusive with their boards and volunteer time in the community. So thank you so much, Christian, for that. And anything else that you want to add?
Um, no, other than thanks for everyone watching. Like I said, I'm very happy to be both an SVP and a big supporter of the Latino Chamber of Commerce. So if anything, I am always here as a beacon of help for anyone out there for anything. I'm very approachable, and I really enjoy talking to people. But yeah, I think we covered it all pretty well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Christian. Thank you so much, amigos. This is it for today's interview. And you're going to be able to find all of the resources and things that we talked about in the description. So please follow us, follow our social media platforms. And these videos going to live in our YouTube channel and Facebook page. So you're going to be able to find it and share it there with anyone in the community that might be interested in connecting with SVP. So thank you so much again, Christian, and see you next time.
Absolutely. Thank you. See you around.